Welcome back to this week's episode of I'm Just Saying Sports Talk. This episode, we're going to discuss Kyrie Irving requesting to be traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, this stuff just it never ceases with LeBron. Every year it's a soap opera, right?
True.
But I tell you who's happy.
Who's that?
Who's probably the happiest person on the Cleveland Cavaliers? Kevin Love.
Yeah.
He is happy
Yeah.
that it's not about him being traded this time.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
That's right. Well, it ain't about Kyrie being traded. Kyrie wants to be traded. You know?
Right.
Kyrie, he's bringing this up. He's tired of playing under LeBron's wing. You know, he want to get out and do his own thing. He want to make his own history. He want to be an all-star. He want to be the man to carry a team. He ain't ready.
What? Okay.
He ain't ready.
LeBron not ready by himself.
Nah.
So
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody ready.
So nobody's ready by
Nah.
themselves. But this is what I think, right? Okay. When you look at the timing of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say this right after they lost. So that means something has transpired between them losing against the Warriors until now.
But he's tired of LeBron whining.
Well, the rumor is that he got wind of that at the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron wanted them to trade him for
Paul George?
Chris Paul.
Oh, Chris Paul. Okay.
So, I think he got wind of that, and then he's like, I don't want to be here. But I'm going to say this, and it's like this in life. LeBron is who he is. Now, you saw year after year, every time, no matter what, whether they won or lost, it was always Kevin Love name came up to be traded.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So we know it's always LeBron behind the scenes because the owner is not going to do that without LeBron's, feeling okay about it. Because the ultimate thing is to keep him happy so he'll stay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. David Blatt.
Gone.
All right. What was his name? Wiggins.
Which about?
Wiggins.
Oh, you're talking about the draft.
Yeah. Got rid of him before they ever saw what he can do.
Yeah. That was a bad move.
Pay Tristan. LeBron.
Needed him, though.
Right.
Not paid him that much.
Right. Pay Shumpert. LeBron.
Didn't need that.
I want my homeboy on the team. Jermaine Jones.
Yeah.
LeBron. I need to use that company jet to fly my homeboys around. LeBron. LeBron is who he is. So while Kyrie watched LeBron all these years before playing, and you saw every year the puppet master, he's behind the scene pulling strings. Eventually you got to say, one day that's going to be me.
Yeah.
You watch somebody from afar doing something, mistreating somebody. Don't think
eventually it's going to hit you
one
in the face.
day it's going to hit you in the face.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what has happened.
But he got to it before it hit him in the face.
Well, yeah, he's trying to circumvent.
He is.
But the timing is probably not in Kyrie's favor, based on where he wants to go. If he's talking about the Spurs,
that's the only team.
Yeah, but the Spurs are not desperate like Cleveland.
Yeah.
They can still look in the rafters and see. They have years of success, so they're not going to give up. They don't have any players to give that's worth him other than Leonard.
True.
Which they're not going to do.
No, negative.
You can't ask for a bunch of first-round draft picks because guess what? They never get anything high picks anyway.
Yeah. Because
they're too consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see that working. Unless they gave them a bunch of cash, which Cleveland does need.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be the ideal location for him.
It would, but I think the timing of it. If he would have said this stuff in the beginning, if he would have found out what he needed to find out early, I think some things probably could have been worked out for him.
One thing that needs to happen is LeBron needs to just man up and say, hey, guys, what we need to do is get in the gym and get better. That's what we need to do.
On defense.
That's right. As a collective group.
Yeah,
He needs to try to keep the group that he has together and work on some team chemistry. And then they may be able to knock off. He's trying to build a team to be able to knock off the Warriors next season. It's not going to happen.
He has too much of that millennial in him. LeBron doesn't want to go through a process.
Yeah.
He wants instant microwave.
It's not going to happen.
And so that's why, he's going to be gone.
Yeah.
The kid's gone. The kid's already enrolled in school in California.
Really?
Yeah. From what I hear, they're enrolled.
But it don't matter. He can go where he wants. He's not going to win a championship until Golden State dismantled their team.
I mean, it's just
Golden State.
They beat him at his game.
Yeah.
Of building a super team.
Well,
and there's not enough available talent to outdo the Warriors.
Not gonna beat the Warriors
at what they do.
The Warriors built through the draft, and then they added KD.
That's right.
So now they got a team. They got 4 superstars.
That's right.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, and the most important thing is the great supporting cast.
That's right. And LeBron, right now with Cleveland, they have 3 superstars. He need to look into adding an additional one. I mean, if you want to contend with the Warriors, but right now they're not going to do it. They just need to get better on the defensive end of the side of the ball, and they're not going to do it with D Rose. Adding D Rose is just not going to help them.
You're right. So now this is the thing. Everybody's trying to say this is Kyrie's fault.
Nah.
Or that this is LeBron's fault. It's neither one of them's fault. We're looking at symptoms of bad leadership.
Yeah.
This is Dan Gilbert's fault.
Yeah.
This is him trading away all his assets.
That's right. Who's his general manager now?
I don't think they have one.
Right.
See, this is him trading away all his assets, mortgaging the future, and giving a player
too much leeway.
Well, he's always referring to as a partnership with him and LeBron. No, it's not. He doesn't have any ownership, so it's not a partnership.
Yeah.
You just shared in decision making, but he's never going to care. He's never going to make the right decision in terms to that business long term, unless he had ownership. And if LeBron had ownership, he would never let that guy trade away all those first and second round picks. What I'm saying, because you're actually vested.
That's right.
LeBron is like, I'm only vested as long as my contract is here.
Yeah.
So
he's trying to win right now.
Everyone wants to make this about, it's not a LeBron versus Kyrie thing. This is a Kyrie versus a owner that has that has set things in motion to where it has got to this point. Mm-hmm. Can you blame? What player? Jordan, Kobe, whoever, right? If you gave them total control of a team, wouldn't they have taken it? Jordan would have taken it in Chicago.
Yes.
He didn't get along with his management. Jordan didn't want Kukoc. And they were like, well, sorry, you don't own this team. We're going to build it how we see fit. But we know if Jordan would have built that team, it would have stank. Because this is the same dude that endorsed Kwame Brown.
Yeah. So
it was good not to
allow Jordan to
do that. Kobe would have did it too.
Yeah.
If you allowed him.
Yeah.
Kobe would have definitely. I mean, you saw how he ran Smush Parker out of there.
Yeah.
And Dwight Howard out of there.
Yeah.
And called Shaq lazy and wanted him out of there. So imagine if he had the power that LeBron had. They wouldn't made it past practice. We would have never saw him in a game uniform.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's not act like LeBron is taking advantage of something that if other players didn't have the opportunity to do, they wouldn't do.
True.
He would. But this is everybody. You have the workers taking the brunt of the ownership. No, This is a Dan Gilbert problem. Kyrie's unhappy because Dan Gilbert has mismanaged his team.
Yeah. Now, is Dan Gilbert trying to do is he trying to be a Jerry Jones of basketball? He want to be the general manager and owner?
He's doing a bad job, though.
Terrible. Is he?
No, what I'm saying. I'm saying, if his goal, what is your goal? To win one championship, or is it to build a? I'm thinking from my owner's part is, he got a championship.
Yeah,
but I don't think
then he went back last.
But I don't think his worst case scenario is Kyrie leaves and LeBron leaves.
They're done.
I don't think that's part of his plan.
They're done.
With no assets.
Yeah, they're done.
With Kevin Love is probably just going to play his contract out and burn the road up.
Yeah.
So Dan Gilbert has to get it. This isn't about LeBron and it isn't about Kyrie. This is about Dan Gilbert getting his act together.
And the thing is, I don't understand why these guys aren't happy and just play together. You know, you're making money, you're winning games, you're going to championships. Yeah, I mean, what more do you want? I mean, yeah, you want to win the championship, but that's on you. You got to dig deeper.
Well,
there's something you're not doing.
Well, I'll tell you, this
as a player.
If you look throughout the history, right? This is what you got going on. You have two alpha males in their prime, respective primes at the same time.
True.
What makes Kyrie great is his attitude, is his outlook on basketball, is his I don't bow down to anybody. So you can't turn it off with him. You can't say, hey, only be like that in the game, but you're not like that in your life. So that's his mentality. That's how he approaches life.
Yeah.
LeBron he's a product of, he's been the best kid in the world probably since 8th grade. He's had things his way. He's been the leader. He has a skill set where he can do everything on the basketball court. It's always been built around him since high school, since AAU. So nothing is going to change about that. So when you look, Kobe, Shaq, two alpha males.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, it's always in retrospect. You can always look back and say, man, we should have made that work. But while you're in your prime, in the mix, and you don't have that 20,000 foot view, mm-hmm. You're just in it. You're just in it, and you just know how you feel and what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like these guys to learn from each other. Like, hey, you two, go look at Kobe and Shaq. Go look at the old Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Go look at Westbrook and KD and Harden.
Yeah. Go
back and learn from that. That would have been the original juggernaut.
Exactly. KD and Harden. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. KD, Harden. Yeah, exactly.
LeBron,
and Russell Westbrook. That would have been
I don't know what he wants. I mean, I really, like I said.
LeBron wants to win yesterday.
And he is. But they are.
LeBron wants proven talent on his team.
And they have it.
Instant.
They have it.
Not with the Warriors in the way.
Well, that'll never happen.
Well, he's not, but you can't tell him, in his mind, he's like, I'm going to force it. Listen, this guy, LeBron is out there in like Scandal on the back channel.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the back channel. He's already telling Paul George, meet me in L.A. Paul, he's like, okay, I got him. I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
He went this summer to check out the ball kid. Okay, I'm not going to run him off like I did Wiggins. I think he's going to be all right. He can do an outlet pass just like Kevin Love. Okay, I think I can rock with that. Okay.
They're going to keep Ingram?
Huh? Yeah, they're going to keep Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to keep Ingram. Okay, so he's like, okay. He's not worried about the rest. Then he's like, I got to find one more. Maybe Anthony Davis. If I can get Anthony Davis.
Oh, didn't forget that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But he's back channeling right now.
He better talk to Melo.
He back channeling when, you don't want Melo.
I mean, that's his boy.
You don't want Melo.
I wouldn't. But I mean, that's his boy. He don't when he got Derrick Rose.
But he's back channeling that. He's always concocting something.
Yeah.
And so LeBron is loyal to himself. He's loyal to his purpose. LeBron always gets in trouble. See, Kobe, it was never you knew where he was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I deal with you on a basketball term. If you out here working hard and you're playing right, we cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna act like we friends. I'm not gonna act like we got a special handshake. I'm not gonna act like our wives hang out together. I'm not gonna act like we even hang out after practice. But LeBron always oversells his commitments. He oversold it in Miami. Not 1, but 2, but 3, but 5, but 6. Then Pat Riley like, wait a minute, dude, where you going? Mm-hmm. What happened to all this? Then he came back.
He felt the pressure. He needed to bring it back.
But he oversold.
To the
he
land.
Just should have signed the contract and shut up.
That's right.
Then he came back to the land. Oh, I just want to be part of the community. I'm hope to the
Good to be
kids. They
home
need
and
to
all
see
this.
me. I want my kids to grow up here and all this.
And he has done things for his community. He
Okay,
does a lot of
I'm
positive
not
things for his
saying no,
community.
but I'm saying be a part of it, and I want my kids to grow up here.
Yeah.
He did this whole field. He didn't have to say all that.
No.
He could have just simply said, "I have unfinished business, and I'm gonna play, and we'll see what happens." But instead, he always acts like he's running for president, and people hold him to that. So they went and brought new jerseys. People opened up new businesses again. All the hope came back.
Yeah.
Now it's looking like, and like I said, I'm not blaming solely on LeBron. I mean, he's entertainment, he's selling, but I'm blaming this on Dan Gilbert. I'm blaming him because you can't. You have to manage this.
But would he even be able to make this dude happy?
What I'm saying is, you could have changed that narrative. You could have said, you as the owner could have said, "Hey, this might only be a 3-year deal. We're gonna do what we can in 3 years, and who knows what's gonna happen." But a lot of times it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah.
And because it may only be a 3-year. No, I'm not trading all my assets. No, I'm not getting rid of all my first and second round picks. I'm not. Like, these fans gonna be here when you gone, then we gonna.
But he did that, thinking that he would be able to convince LeBron, "Hey, I want you to stay for the long term. This is home for you. We're gonna give you this. We're gonna give you this leeway. We're gonna allow you to be able to help us build this team. We want you here."
LeBron is a campfire.
As an owner, I understand where he's at the catch-22.
LeBron is a campfire.
Well, you always put it out.
No. You can go put a whole lot of wood in a campfire and say, "Man, I'm giving you all this wood so that you will stay lit. I'm gonna give you all. I'm gonna put a whole tree in here so it can stay lit." But guess what that campfire gonna do?
Eventually,
it's gonna eat that wood and say, "You better give me some more."
Yeah.
See, that philosophy means LeBron wants more. Okay, fine. You did this, but I want you to spend some more money. Yeah, you got rid of that coach, but I want another coach.
Yeah,
you fly me on the jet, but now I want my friends on the jet. Like, he has a hunger that you cannot satisfy. You can't satisfy it. So, what children want? What children want? What women?
Anything they see.
No,
everything
but they want structure.
Oh yeah.
They want structure. What a woman want?
Yeah.
A woman gonna try you.
Yeah.
Bae, I want such. Nah, that's why I love you. See, the little weak ones give them everything they want, and then they don't respect them. And see, that's why LeBron doesn't. Trust me, he don't respect him.
But that's what it is.
You gotta give people limits.
But the thing is, man, this dude is the greatest basketball player on earth. And
so was Jordan, and you saw in Jerry Reinsdorf and them didn't.
When LeBron started doing his talent started to tail off a little bit, believe me, he won't have all this power.
Kobe, hey,
he won't.
I'm not saying you don't work with them and you do for them, but I'm saying at what cost? You don't trade away your whole future and pay people, give guys contracts you know don't make sense. You don't overpay for nothing. You may overpay for a LeBron, but you don't overpay for Iman Shumpert.
Nah, you don't.
Where there's no chance you're going to get your money back.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And I didn't even want to talk about this.
I know.
But what do you
got to?
But what do you ultimately, with all this, what do you think is going to happen with Kyrie? Do you think he's going to get traded before the season starts? Or do you think they're going to be forced to have a meeting, a sit-down, and just to establish a working relationship about basketball and finish out this last year? Or do you think Kyrie going to be for the long haul?
Well, folks, you're hearing it first here from, I'm just saying sports talk. I believe that they're going to do a swap with the Knicks. Melo's going to come to the Cavs. Kyrie's going to go to the Knicks. Just even swap. I think that's where he'll be.
I think that's a great. I think that's their best option.
Yeah,
because Melo wants to play with Bron.
Yep.
You get two stars. Kyrie can finish out his last 2 years of that contract and see what the Knicks are gonna do.
And then
they'll still have some. He can play with Porzingis.
And then he's in the basketball mecca, New York. He's from there. He, like you said, he's with Porzingis. And then maybe they can build that team around him.
Well, That's a whole nother. I mean, you going and the one thing they didn't improve on was leadership. Dan Gilbert and the Knicks owner, they both got to get their act together.
They do.
They both have to get their act together.
They do.
So I can roll with that. I think it's one or two things. I think that's the only thing that'll happen.
Yeah.
And if not, they're going to have a sit down and just agree to play basketball.
Do you think they can coexist?
Sure.
During next season?
Yeah.
If they're both there?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's not like some lies have been told. Like,
with a healthy D Rose on the bench?
D Rose don't need to play no more than about 40 games. Wait a minute. Did his knees get traded too? Did they sign his knees?
I don't know. I think they don't hold out.
The knees in the G League.
Yeah, the knees holding out.
Okay, so I mean, they really need to just save him to the end.
Yeah, they got their own manager. Yeah, them knees toe up. So.
Yeah, them knees shot.
I wouldn't have paid a dime for that dude. But I mean,
$2 million.
I mean, D Rose. He was an all-star. He was, and I feel sorry for the guy, but his knees and his lower extremities it just ain't working for the young fella right now.
Well, they came with I think they came with about 1,200 cuts, before the warranty went out.
Yeah.
And he didn't know.
Yeah.
So I think they shot, man. I think they like on Danny Manning. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's talented enough to make a meaningless 15 points and 16 points, and you'd be like, oh, but
he's back. Everybody, he's back.
But he could do that, But as far as making a difference, like when all I'm just saying is the Warriors, like it's nothing he's going to be able to do. You can't even. No.
But see that right there is you're downgrading from the point guard position.
Oh yeah,
because
he's not Kyrie at
because Kyrie averaging 25, 6, and 3,
and Kyrie affects the game, and he's a problem, and he has killer instinct, and he can go anywhere from 15 to 50.
And folks, I know you saw a couple of our episodes where I was dogging Kyrie, but I got to give him props. He balled in the playoffs. He balled.
Anything can happen. If Kendrick can support Kyrie, then Kyrie and LeBron can coexist for one more year. Yeah. Now, his boy Jermaine Jones gone. So I don't know, man. LeBron might be off anyway. Like
he's sad or something.
Yeah, he might be sad. It might just be a bad.
I don't know. He better get it together.
I don't know. So, folks, leave your thoughts. Tell us what you think. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe. See you next time.
Peace.